Following the end of the communist prohibition on martial arts, most masters were too old to engage in contact training, and as a result, the combat element was largely omitted from the arts. Ninth generation Paochui banner holder Wang Qi is a strong believer that above all else, wushu is about fighting. He has dedicated himself to the preservation and advancement of SanHuangPaoChuiChuan combat theory. My introduction to Wang Qi took place in early 2015, when my brother Lujia took us both out for Mongolian barbecue. While enjoying a heaping plate of goat penis, Wang Shrfu remarked that he wished he were 10 years younger, as he would love to fight me. In response, I said that I wished the same, as I would love to lose. A year later, I was given that chance at the hands of his senior student, Sao. As Sao and I played, I was made immediately and profoundly grateful for my 76-inch reach, and credited entirely for why my head is still attached to my shoulders. We played hard for about 10 minutes, each landing some clean hits, and finished hugging it out. And that's how I became a student of Wang Qi. The next week, training began. In his weekend SanHuangPaoChui school, Wang Shrfu students practice a wide range of techniques. Once a student achieves a base level of competency, they are allowed to begin unchoreographed partner exercises. The first of these is tuo, or push training. Push training is designed to exercise the grounding work built by stance training. The intensity of any given pushing match varies dramatically, from subtle, calculated positioning to rapid attacks. Push work eventually advances into throwing practice, which builds on the same lessons of grounding and applying force, only with the added danger of being flung bodily into the ether. Once Wang Shrfu students get comfortable with push sparring and demonstrate sufficient skill, control, and composure, they are started on striking. In SanHuangPaoChuiChuan, there are three main ways that a person can generate whole body power and demonstrate fa li through a strike. These are crushing power, whipping power, and dragging power. Of these three, dragging power is the least intuitive and the most easily perverted by improper technique. To compensate for this, it is generally the first of the three powers that Wang Shrfu breaks down for application. In the beginning, students work on somaticizing the basic structure of the dragging pulling strike. Next, these movements are integrated deeper into the structures such as the hips and the back. Next, they are paired with basic footwork to build whole body coordination, and finally employed in partner drills. Once all of these elements are understood, Wang Shrfu transitions the student into a sort of free sparring that isolates the dragging and pulling technique called young wolf fighting. These practice sessions may look a bit goofy, but are quite effective at training distancing, composure, and timing. Next, Wang Shrfu teaches crushing and whipping striking. Unlike many modern wushu systems, there is little flashy about SanHuangPaoChui striking techniques. Emphasis is placed on rapid, efficient movements that incorporate zhongti li, or full body power. Wang Shrfu is also quite strict that the wrist and hand need to be tight and clenched to avoid breaking too many fingers. As with the gathering and pulling sparring, the striking techniques are soon taken into practicum and used in sparring. It is through this blending of classical KungFu mixed with constant application work that Wang Shrfu is able to preserve and perpetuate the combat core of his KungFu. Thank you so much for watching.